All right. Good afternoon. Good evening for some of you. This is TC Bell with Evolution Digital Marketing and Promotions. I just wanted to thank you all for being on this webinar today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the foundation of digital marketing as it pertains to the world we live in today. I want to talk to you about the importance of being found online. So, the old coffee shop talks where friends got together and chatted about things like their experiences are just a way of the past. The new word of mouth right now, for all intents and purposes, is online. Statistics have shown that 85% of all buying decisions are made online these days, and that in itself is most of the important things and reasons why your business needs to be found online. So in 2016 alone, 92% of consumers read online reviews before visiting a business. That's huge. 94% of those consumers would use a business with a 4-star rating or better. What does that tell you right now about your current business or about the state of business of your clients or your prospects? So first impressions are everything. You never get a second chance to make that first impression, right? So have you ever heard of the zero moment of truth? Most people have not. And that zero moment of truth refers to a typical customer's buying cycle. And you can see it's indicated here on my slide. It starts with interest. Like, for example, a customer of yours might have a need for, I don't know, brakes. They do some research to see where the best place in the area to go for brakes or for getting their brakes changed would be. They locate, your business, Johnny's Brake Shop, and they come down to get treated. So that's basically moving towards the purchase phase. That's the first moment of truth. Okay? That's that in-store experience. They talk with the salesperson when they got there inside of the store. They read maybe a brochure that was laying out. They tried maybe a sample of a product if it's some type of food or consumable. And then the decision to purchase is then made. Finally, they comment on their overall experience of their visit, letting the world know how they felt. That's that second moment of truth. That's the experience phase. That's the post-purchase experience. After they've already purchased, after they've already spoken to a salesperson, if they didn't purchase, was that salesperson hospitable? Were they rude? So they then in turn take their experience and they blast it out on social media, right? They send it out on Facebook, they tweet it, they put a review on Yelp. Oh, this business is great. I'm going to come back tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, this business is horrible. I suggest that you never come here again. They discuss it with their friends face to face, on the phone, they text message, they blog about it if they're really savvy, and then the consumer basically compares their expectation to what they had before they went to the location or they purchased the product. Okay, and then that experience then becomes what? The next person's zero moment of truth, where they go back to that research phase for someone else, and that person is now finding your second moment of truth in Yelp or Facebook. They're looking at the reviews. So someone's experience becomes someone else's findings before they go and make a decision to purchase at a business. Very important. So our goal is to help address the issues with your business's virtual doorway. Our goal is to help you help your client or yourself, if you're a small business owner on the call today, to help you help your clients or to help you help your own business with the issues that you have in your business's virtual doorway. So some of you are like, TC, look, what is the virtual doorway? So below are the pillars of your virtual doorway as it pertains to the world we live in today and quantified by the best digital marketers in the world. We go by these, we live by these, we help our clients to fix these on a daily basis, and we watch that turn into ROI for our clients. So those 5 pillars are listings. Is your business listed right online? Is the information accurate? Your reputation. What are consumers saying about your business online? Social. Are you listening to your online customers' feedback? Website. How's your website experience? Is it bland? Is it cumbersome? Is it hard to navigate? Is it even optimized for mobile where 87% of the people that are looking for you or your product are going to find you? Or is it that I have to zoom in with my 2 fingers every time I go to your website and, and it look like I'm, going blind when I'm reading your website? Okay. So how is your website experience? And then finally, search. Are you showing up at the top of Google search results? We all know that, Google is going to have 3 key areas. The first few areas are going to be paid per click. The next one is going to be that map section, right? And based on my geographic location, what's the most relevant Google search return for me? And then below that, you're going to receive the organic result. Okay, and there's many ways to get to the top of the organic search results. We have dozens of clients that are literally reaping the rewards from being #1 on Google, and we help them do that on a daily basis. They love us for it. So let's talk for a minute about the first pillar, which is going to be listings. We basically want to make sure that you're found on the internet and your business name, your address, your phone number, your website are 100% accurate across the board. And this is really important because your SEO score is really based on the accuracy and of Google's Magic 3 or whatever they are calling it now. There's so many different nicknames for it, but that top 3, the top of Google search is what I refer to it as. So based on accurate listing information and lots of reviews, we can make sure that you appear in the top 3 results in Google, okay, depending on your competition. So, your business listings, again, the number, the address, the website, those are crucial, foundation points. But there's tons of other ways that we can help you get to the top. One of them really being, forcing, not forcing, but, helping your clients or your consumers or the people that purchase your product to have a clear, simple way of leaving reviews, which Google loves to hold at high esteem when they're ranking websites nowadays. So not only is it important to be found, but you also need to be visible on the places where potential customers are looking for information like Google, Bing, Yelp, and YP. Those are the top 4 search engines, right? So it's crucial and critical to be found on these big 4 due to in large part to the 85% of the traffic that those 4 search engines are receiving. Those 85% of traffic is looking for business information and they're viewing it on these top 4 search engines. Then there's other social sites like Google+, Foursquare, Twitter, Facebook, and we can, basically make sure that your business appears the same exact way across all the platforms that you see on the screen, as well as about roughly around 70 more, or even up to 300 more with our Premier plan. 375 search engines is where we typically list our clients that are sitting on the top 3 places in Google. So our service provides a multitude of sources that we update your business listing information to. Below you can see a few of them: Ask, Haibu, City Search, B2B, Instagram, Living Social, some of the social sites, and then you have the GPS sites like TomTom, Garmin, Apple, and then Toyota and some other car makers also have their own GPS and vehicle navigation built in. We even update you across the web there. But all of these sites work together. The review sites, the Tupelos, the City Squares, Judy's Book, they all work together to tell the search engines that you are accurate online, people can find you, your information is relevant because you keep it up to date. And by linking those together with your website, it's also going to tell Google that your website or your web pages are the most relevant pages when someone is searching for certain keywords. So let's talk a little bit about the second one. The second pillar, and I hope I'm not going too fast. You guys try to keep up. We will have a place that you can actually send a quick email to if you have any questions afterwards, or get with the person that invited you to the call today. That'd be great if you're in one of our markets where we have a actual representative. We can answer any questions for you. But first, let's talk about another pillar called reputation. So reputation management is simply being intelligent about your online reputation and also how others view your business. Reputation management can basically be broken up into a couple major areas. One is business listings, and the second is reviews. And it's important that we remember that, that snapshot, if we sent you one, or if you have received some type of reporting from someone else in the past, it's important that you refer back to those reports, because those numbers are how we track not only our return on investment, but how we also track our progress. So the score you received when we sent you our snapshot report is basically an online health score of how your business looks online. And the score that you received was based on the pillars that I'm explaining today. And this is why it makes it so significant. Most of everyone on this call right now has already received a snapshot. If you haven't, again, you're going to be able to email us at info@evolutiondmp.com. That's info@evolutiondmp, digital marketing and promotions.com, and you'll be able to ask and request that snapshot report, or simply go to our homepage, fill out the short form, and we'll give you a snapshot right now until the end of the month for absolutely free. So our service is designed to help you to correct, monitor, and manage your virtual doorway. Okay, manage your listings and find your reviews online and deal with the issues raised, whether they're either good or even if they are found to be bad. Nice. So a positive online reputation means, I know this is a lot, but monitoring. Do you know what's being said about you online? Managing. Once you find it, what are you going to do about it? Responding. Actively engaging in conversation. That's that social speak. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Responding, engaging your fan base, your tribe. Generating, adding on to positively promote your brand. That's what we do in a nutshell. Now, we have a proven approach to review management, and our agents help to deal with both the good and bad reviews, and we do this with a certain methodology or our ideology on how we approach things. I know everyone's a little bit different, but we make sure that we do keep our clients, their brand speak in mind. But we do have a certain way of approaching this to make sure that we are able to turn those bad reviews into good ones and increase your actual overall reputation or your review score online within days sometimes of taking on new clients. And this is what the clients that have, poor reputations, that are just, I have a client that had a nail shop, and she had literally hundreds of clients. She was the #1 nail shop in a very small area where people are really tech savvy. And this lady could not keep her bad reviews off of her Yelp page to save her life. So what do? We put our team on them, and we actually started to engage and respond to more clients. We don't slow down reviews. We ask for more reviews, right? Because what happens is people understand that now there's a two-way conversation going on, and they don't necessarily want to take those negative reviews and send them out into the open. They just want to get their issue dealt with. So we publicly promote those positive reviews, and we privately respond to the negative ones. Okay? In a Harvard study, they found that a 1-star increase in reputation leads to 5 to 10% increase in your business. 5 to 10% increase in your overall business. Imagine what that can do to someone's bottom line, right? So definitely we do take reviews seriously. This is a big part of how Google ranks your website, how Google sees that you're relevant, and and pulls you to the top of the search engine. So we want to make sure that we keep this on our top of mind all the time as well, and do a great job for our clients in this area. So let's go a little deeper into reviews. With 85% of all buying decisions made online, reviews are everything. So think of it this way. Say, for instance, we were going out for lunch. And, of course, you were the one buying because I never bring my wallet. So we're not really sure where to go eat. I have one place to go. You want to go somewhere else. I like sushi. You like salad. And we're just not agreeing. So we decided to Google or Yelp some close restaurants. And we find a couple, and they're literally on the exact same street. Okay? And we're like, okay, we agree to go to sushi, and we got 2 sushi places right in the same block. One was a 4-star, one was 3-star. Which one do you think that we would probably choose? Which one? Well, obviously, we're not going to choose the one with a lower review score, because that means that, most of their clients are not really as happy as they are with the other one. The other thing we're going to look at is how many reviews they have. So if someone has a 4-star, but they only have 5 reviews, and someone has a 3.5 star, but they have 105 reviews, we're probably going to go to the one with 105 reviews. So, here's some quick stats on reviews in case you didn't know. They influence the page rank up to 10%, and we talked about that. They increase website visits up to 25%. They showcase success with positive reviews. They gain the trust of prospects with real life feedback. And of course, if we do all those things, we're definitely going to increase the revenue, right? Reviews are everything. Reviews equal cash. So the next area that we want to address is your involvement on social media. I'm sure everyone's heard that social media is everything to their business as well. And I'm here to tell you it's all that in a bag of wax. You definitely want to make sure that people feel that they are able to approach your business, especially if you're a local-based business. You're competing with big franchises and big box stores. It's important that you differentiate yourself by being available, okay? Especially with more franchises and corporations spending more money on social media engagement, it's going to be important that if you're a local business, that you're the most approachable one. I mean, you're probably the only one that someone can walk into and still get to talk to the owner face to face. Okay, so think about how often now are you using your social channels for your business. It should be on a daily basis. If you're not doing that, you are going to be losing in 2018. So everyday consumers are declaring their buying intentions, and they do that first on social media. Someone gets a flat tire, they say, oh my gosh, I got a flat tire and I'm looking for what? Roadside assistance, someone to come pick them up, a tow. These are all things, these are all real businesses that they're looking for. Someone says, hey, I just got married, I just got engaged. So now they're looking for wedding planners, DJs, photographers, videographers, real businesses. Okay, so they're declaring their buying intentions, they're asking questions, and they're trying to create relationships through various social media challenges every single day, and it's not going to stop. Okay, so the question is, people are there talking, but are you listening? Here are the social channels that are out there that get the top engagement and usage, on the planet: Twitter, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, Foursquare, Pinterest, and then of course, new to the game is going to be House, where you can find great decorations, designs, layouts, and things for your home to purchase to make your house look like these demos and these great designs that these architects and contractors have put on House to promote ideas and collaboration with different designers and so forth. So House is definitely awesome. So look at this: 1.5 billion users on Facebook, 500 million users on Instagram, LinkedIn, 433 million. And look at that, 310 for Twitter, 300 for Google, 100 for Pinterest. And by the way, Pinterest, if you're targeting millennials, one of the top places to find them is on Pinterest. 50 million users on Foursquare, and look out, and Foursquare is not very popular anymore. And Houzz, just a newcomer, sitting at 40 million users, right? Just numbers are astronomical. Your clients, your future clients, and both your current clients are out there and they're talking. Are you listening? So a successful social media campaign in our eyes has three components. One is customer service, easy monitoring and publishing capabilities. It has to be simple, okay? You have to be easily and readily available for your client if they have an issue, and you have to be easily able to publish information that could result in saving a client by putting frequently asked questions and answers onto your social media outlets. Two, generating leads, actionable leads that are really bringing in dollars, not just people going to like your Facebook page, but are they the correct demographic of the people that you're really targeting. So we really want to make sure the information we're putting out is enticing engagement from our target market. And then obviously we do that, we're going to build fans. So fans gives us a profile with informative and entertaining content. Okay, so what happens is we build that profile up, and then people come there for information. They start to follow us, and they start to be entertained. They feel it's actually a social experience more than they're going to your website, because your website talks to them. They can't talk back to the website, right? So the fourth pillar is website, ironically. According to Google, the most sought after information on a business's website is phone number, address, and hours of operations. So on your website, if you know that, I'm telling you this right now, and go back, look at your clients' websites, look at what you built for your clients if you're a designer developer. If you're a marketer, look at your clients' sites. If you're prospecting someone and you're trying to find a new client, look at their site before you do it. See if these three things are readily available and easy to access, especially on the mobile device. Because according to Google, that's the most sought after information. So if Google likes it, guess what? They're going to start to promote it. And eventually that could be one of the reasons why you go to the top of Google. If nothing else, your clients are going to love you for having such easy access to be able to contact you. So just a little tidbit of information there. And it's so simple, but you'd be amazed at how many people miss that. Now, a consumer is 5 times more likely to leave a website that's not mobile friendly. Now, we talked about, is your site mobile friendly, and people love you for it, but with our solutions, you would have a mobile friendly website solution for your business instantly. We create that no matter what. Right from the beginning, we think mobile first. Our whole design team thinks mobile first. Our UI UX team, which is engagement, interaction, the people that design the site to be comfortable and user friendly for your prospects or your clients. We think mobile first. So did you know that a lot of times pages will have the phone numbers and addresses and images and not text? So what happens is when people go to the website and they just click it, they're just clicking a picture. The number can't, it can't actually open up to a call. It's just a picture of a phone. It's just a picture of their phone number along with their logo sometimes. I know you've seen it before in the past. So that means that Google essentially can't see that data if you can't see that data and use it. So they can't actually take that information and put that out on their search engines, because guess what? It's just a photo, so it's hidden. It's not actually built into the data of the website. So our sites ensure that your website and web page load very, very quickly with the important data fields in the text, so the search engines can really see them and pick it up a lot easier. So we make everything user friendly, and we think mobile first. So if you have a client and you're working with us, you can rest assured that we're going to make sure that Google is ranking your site, right at the top based on speed and some of those foundational, fundamental things that people tend to miss when designing a website. It can look good, but if it's not functioning right, with the search engine standards, then you're doing something wrong. And we also build an additional indexed site for you. So index meaning that Google and the other search engines are going to rank that site as well. And on there, we're going to put easy access to your website information, your reputations, how you're listed, and your social media. And you can also manage those things right on your own, right inside of the listing page that we build for you. Okay. The perfect website for a business has correct information. We also want to make sure that we also show the maps and also the positive reviews that are recently left, so that people can see on the website as well what other people think about you. And then also, if we can, we want to link the active social media feeds as well. So just some foundation things. Now, finally, we want to chat about search. This is one of the most important things that people ask when we first talk to them. They're like, hey, we want to be on the first page of Google. Everyone wants to be on the first page of Google, right? So, but no one wants to pay the price, the cost to be the boss, right? So, search engine marketing refers to all marketing tactics used to ensure that a business can be easily discovered by customers on the search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing. So how does your business or your client's business appear on the first page of the search engines like Google is the main question. How does that happen? So SEM, or search engine marketing, refers to all those tactics rolled into one. So if your business is not appearing on that first page, there's quite an opportunity for you to increase your revenue. I don't care what industry you're in. If you're on the first page of Google, studies have shown that you're going to increase your revenue sometimes fourfold, especially if you're on the top of the first page. So all of these things that we're doing every month, they all add up. And what happens is when we fix your listings, when we build your reviews, when we monitor your social media and respond and engage, gain more followers, increase your speak on social media, and when we go through your website and we look at all the SEO issues or all the the back-end issues to your website, and we fix those things and we redesign it to be comfortable so more people want to go to it, and it's mobile friendly, and Google loves it. So when we do those things, they all add up into one thing. They all add up for one purpose, and that is to increase the amount of visitors you have to your website. Okay? And we want to make sure that you're aware of the great work that we do and how much work we do. So that's why we send you monthly proof of performance reporting out, roughly towards the end of the month, so that every page that you see what's going on with your website, your social media reviews. You can also see this in real time for most of those areas as well. But we do send you one detailed reporting at the end of the month, so you can look and say, you know what, I started off and my health score was at 52%. Now I'm at 59%. Next month we're at 78%. And you can see it climbing, so you know that you're getting some type of return on your investment. Because if that number is climbing and you follow that, then guess what? Your revenue should also theoretically increase. Your ranking on Google should also theoretically increase. Your amount of followers on Facebook, on social media, on Instagram should increase. So by following one number, you can understand everything about your business and leave the heavy lifting and all of the strategy to us. So our reporting, every page is filled with all the tasks that we performed and the dates we did them. You can clearly see them at the end of the month. All the tasks are just done for you and the details behind those tasks. So, this is very valuable, to keep an eye on this, and also, to justify, especially if you are a reseller or a authorized agent of ours. You're dealing with your clients. This is something simple, especially if you're not doing the work on your own. Definitely a good thing. So what do? Let's take a moment to quickly summarize. We actually give you 24/7, 365 monitoring of your virtual doorway. Okay. We review your site listings. We claim all the places where your website can be listed at online, including the top 75 search engines. We respond to positive and negative reviews. We put a strategy in place to help you get more reviews, to help raise that review ranking if you're in a negative. If you're in a negative, meaning that you're aiming for a score of a 4. Social posts each week on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, LinkedIn, Instagram. I mean, we're all over social media for you. And not only that, but we put a social media strategy in place so that you don't have to worry about that. And we use industry standards to make sure that we make sure we're posting some of the things that are relevant based on what we've seen in the past to draw in engagement and user interaction. We build listings and citations that we claim, and then we monitor. So where people are talking about you, we make sure that we're there at those citations talking back to them, whether it's negative or positive. We give you daily email alerts to up to 6 members of your management team so they know what's going on a daily basis. And then also at the end of the week, you'll get an actual alert showing you what happened this week with your online presence, whether it's positive or negative, to summarize. And at the end of the month, we're going to give you one huge detailed report as well. And then we also give you a back-end login to our business center, which I tell you, we're not going to go through that today. Your representative or you'll be invited out to another one of these live webinars where you can actually look at our back end and see that we actually have dozens and dozens of high value content to help you learn more about digital marketing, whether you are a agency, a marketer, or a small business owner. This information is stuff that we've curated over time. It's relevant, hardcore marketing information for small businesses, especially local driven businesses, which nowadays everything is locally driven, right? Even Macy's is still locally driven. So definitely, our business center is awesome. You'll have your snapshot in the back, the updated snapshot, any kind of notes, all of your files, all of the images that we use to manage your account. I mean, all this stuff is accessible right from the business center. And even if you wanted to contact us, you can really actually just hit the chat button. And if we're not live, then guess what? We're going to reach out to you. We're going to reach right back out to you. So we're always just a step away from you. So the business center, I'm telling you, is phenomenal. Okay. And we basically, the best part is that we put everything together to help you and stand out and above, your competition. We have 3 spectacular packages that we've curated and put together that makes things real simple for you. We've got dozens of other services, but these simple packages are a great place to start to building that virtual doorway. And these packages are second to none, price point as well as functionality. So the Protector plan is the first pack, and it makes sure your business listings are corrected and quickly synced to about 75 key, and like I said, those top search engines in about 30 days. And we continue to grow your listings across the internet, and we do that up to the tune of about 375 other search engines, where that will definitely help to raise your search engine value. All of your reviews will be quickly and professionally responded to by our team. And we do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can connect your social accounts and you can view every review, comment, and message written about your business all across the web, all at one time, and you can respond to those yourself. Even if we're taking care of your reputation, you can also go in to the business center and make those responses yourself as well. And we actually encourage it. So the Protector Plus plan is actually our most popular package, and it also makes sure your business listings are corrected and quickly synced to those top 75 search engines in about 30 days, about a month roughly. And we do continue to grow it up to about 300 more after that over time, because you can't list them all at one time because Google will think that you're just paying someone to do it and you're not really actually working through it one by one. So we do want to make sure that we're compliant. Now, again, all of your reviews will be quickly and professionally responded to 24/7, 365 days a year. And it connects your social accounts. Like I said before, you can monitor, comment, message, everything from one area. Okay. But we also throw in a monthly social media plan with a social media expert. They'll sit down with you, they'll consult you, they'll look at what you've done in the past, they'll ask you about your goals, and they'll find a way to generate revenue, not just likes, but real revenue from your social media accounts. Okay, so that's one of the major differences in this package here. This is for the hardcore business owner that really wants to be aggressive and wants to increase the engagement on their social media accounts. And then last but not least is our Protector Pro plan. I'm getting tongue-tied today. It adds all the value of the last two packages. For anyone needing a more advanced social campaign, this actually doubles the amount of posts per week. But not only that, it also gives you a calendar that's pre-made for the whole entire month. So ahead of time, you can see what we're going to post, when we're posting it, why we're posting it. You can really plan out this with, say, for instance, your sales or your call to actions from another marketing medium. So if you're doing radio or TV, this is great because we can kind of monitor it and we can facilitate these things in tandem. So just really when you want to really hardcore, you want to kick it up a notch, this plan here will do that for you, and it will also give you everything you need to be well ahead of time. Sometimes we even build them out 90 days ahead of time depending on the promotion. All right. So we also have a couple other ones. I'm just going to the last option, but this is our do-it-yourself toolkit where we leave it all in your hands. So it's still the same great products, but you can actually do it all yourself, and you have an onboarding specialist that'll work with you to make sure you understand how to use the software, how to leverage it, and how to get the most out of it, the most return on your investment. So again, if you guys have any questions about what we talked about today, I know it's a lot of information to take in. I want to leave this open. Make sure you're responding. Make sure you're asking questions. I know the questions can line up on the side there. Ask any questions you have. We'd love to get those answers back to you. I want to give our email again. It's info@evolutiondmp.com. That's info@evolutiondmp.com. Okay, get with the person that actually invited you out. Make sure that you talk to them, that you have any questions, you get with them, and definitely try to schedule an appointment with myself as well. If you have some questions or concerns, you really want to take that next step. I have always been open to getting online, doing a screen share with our clients. So would love to meet you. Again, this is TC Bell, Mr. Promo, working with Evolution Digital Marketing and Promotions, and just want to thank you all for coming out. Thank you for being available. Don't start promoting. Don't stop marketing. Believe, trust, grow, gain, focus. Okay? Definitely never forget that digital marketing cannot be learned in one day. So, I want to offer you all a free snapshot report and access to view our business center for about 30 days. So you can really go into the back end, see some of the content that we have, look at all the products. Again, always ask questions, and we can definitely help you. That's our job here. My role here is actually Chief Educating Officer because I help to educate people on the plan, services, and how to leverage them best in their business. So we're here to help you. Look forward to meeting you soon. Again, this is TC Bell. The email is info@evolutiondmp.com. Thank you so much.